Joe, if you could give just one tip, one insight, one strategy to millennials at the moment to be better leaders for themselves, for their community, for society, for their business, what would be one thing that comes to mind that you want to share with them?
I think what I'm working on now is being more vulnerable, and I think showing up, especially like in the workplace and in culture and trying to create like a business, is bringing your full self into that and being vulnerable. Like the best leadership that I've been a part of in the NFL and now that I'm trying to show is like, how can I be vulnerable and share my experience and what I'm going through and not tell people up from this high horse what they should be doing or how they should be, but really sharing like what I'm going through and how I'm working through my own struggles to accomplish whatever I want to do. It really gives people permission to be vulnerable and know that they're not alone. I mean, we're all humans, right? And so creating this space, this safe space to really process like who you are and show vulnerability, I think that's where the new paradigm of leadership is going. And that's what I'm trying to connect with now.
I found that by going through a similar thing, it's a very challenging thing to find any type of that authentic voice and go to those places. It's a process. And one thing that I found with my writing, I'm not sure if you found that, but I try to teach people things, and B, I try to like almost tell people what I was doing and speak a lot about myself. And I realized I had someone mentor me through the writing process, and he's like, Jason, unfortunately, no one gives a shit about you and kind of what you're doing at the moment. It's like, take them on that journey. Just share your experience for what it is, and don't try to push things onto the reader. Rather, just let them explore it with you. And for me, that was such potent advice, and it was much more difficult. I mean, I had to delete 100 pages that I'd written and started again and kept on rereading and re-editing, because the way that you can present yourself, and like you say, the people that I love to read are the people that can put themselves into a story and let you come on the journey with them. They don't force anything on you. They don't teach you so much. It's like, come and explore, experiment with what I'm saying, find yourself in what's going on here. So I can see that your soul is calling you to this, and the way that you speak, there's so much to take even from this short discussion, and I'm sure that we'll hopefully connect sometime in the future to even discuss more, because we could probably do this for a couple of hours. But I really appreciate you taking the time and being with us and sharing your message.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for sharing that. That was a beautiful advice from me. I mean, working on my book and connecting with that, and bringing people on the journey and just sharing through my own experiences, right? What I've learned for myself, and then allowing people space to come to their own conclusions and learn from it in their own way. I mean, that's so beautiful, and I appreciate you sharing that. And anytime you want to have me on, we can continue this conversation. I'm really excited to be a part of your journey, man, and witness the big things that you're doing.